Add aspirin and ibuprofen to the ways you can protect yourself against skin cancer. As we reported yesterday, a new study finds a daily dose cuts your risk. People who took a low dose of aspirin or ibuprofen every day for at least 3 years are 13% less likely to develop squamous carcinoma, and they're 15% less likely to develop malignant melanoma. And we've asked Dr. Diane McAllister, the Chief Medical Officer at Centura Porter Adventist Hospital, to look into this study for us. So, Diane, welcome. It's nice to have you here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's start with how the researchers came to these findings.
Well, what the researchers in the Netherlands did is they looked at data that had already been collected and picked out people who looked at their data to see whether or not they took anti-inflammatories and whether or not they had over time developed skin cancers. And in this retrospective study, it did show that the aspirin-like drugs reduced the amount of melanoma, particularly in women, was where they saw the effect.
Do we know how these drugs help reduce cancer?
There's been some research going on for the past several years. It's known that the pathway in the skin that anti-inflammatories block is somehow associated with skin cancer. It's not yet determined exactly what the cause and effect and how to most benefit from this knowledge yet.
And as with everything, probably it's not for everybody.
And no, it's not for everybody, and there's always side effects to drugs like anti-inflammatories. And for example, ibuprofen, we know drugs like that tend to increase your risk of heart disease, where aspirin tends to decrease. So you really need to talk to your own physician about whether or not it's a good idea for you.
So you don't want to rely on aspirin or ibuprofen to help protect you from skin cancer. Sunscreen is still probably the best bet.
Sunscreen's the way to go.
Okay, so sunscreen is being changed, however. We're seeing some changes in the labeling. Can you talk about that for a
Yes,
bit?
you know, there's some good labeling changes that are coming up. They're changing, number one, what broad spectrum means. It used to just look at UVB rays. Now they have to test it and show that it protects against UVB, which causes sunburn, and UVA, which is more associated with the skin cancers. In addition, it can no longer be called waterproof or sweatproof because it's not. It's resistant. Some of them are more resistant to water, but you need to reapply them after 40 to 80 minutes, and it'll have to be labeled that way. And finally, the SPF 100 just hasn't been proven to be that much more effective than SPF 50, so we won't be seeing SPF 100s anymore, nothing higher than SPF 50. And
you were telling me earlier that you are really good about using sunscreen every single day, and you found a great new product that has everything in it.
Yes, I am a firm believer. I'm very fair, so I use an SPF 30 on my face every day, and there's these new BB creams. You can get your makeup, your moisturizer, and your sunscreen all in one dollop.
There you go.
That's
Get it
excellent.
done fast. And living in Colorado, we have to remember more than just sunscreen.
Absolutely. You know, we're a mile closer to the sun, so we need to avoid being outside between 10 and 2 when possible. When we're out there, we need to use sunscreen and reapply it every 40 to 80 minutes. You should be wearing a hat or long sleeves when you can. And then, again, SPF 30 every single day on all exposed surfaces, because just walking to and from your car, you can get a pretty good dose of sun.
Okay. Great advice, as always. Thank you so much, Dr.
My
Diane
pleasure.
McAllister. And the doctor joins us every Wednesday. You can find her weekly advice on our website, thedenverchannel.com. Just click on Staying Healthy and scroll down to her special section. And you're welcome to email your topic ideas to 11 a.m. at thedenverchannel.com. We look forward to getting those from you.